let's talk about GIGIL. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. Allow me to pause from tackling my regular subject on Tagalog enclitic particles and talk about a historic development on the Tagalog language. Several weeks ago, the internet was abuzz when it was announced that a Tagalog word has entered the Oxford English Dictionary. Now, it's not the first time that a Tagalog word has been added into the English dictionary, whether in Oxford or in Webster. We already have BOONDOK from BUNDOK, which means mountain, BARKADA, a group of friends, MABUHAY, which means long live, or the Tagalog version of the Spanish VIVA, and others. What makes this latest Tagalog word that has been added into the English dictionary special is that this one is pretty hard to translate and requires context when used. That word is GIGIL. But before we dive into our lesson, please be sure that you are subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'd be updated of new videos. Cool? So, what is GIGIL? Well, let's have a look at how the Oxford English Dictionary defines GIGIL. The Oxford English Dictionary defines GIGIL as an intense feeling caused by anger, eagerness, or the pleasure of seeing someone or something cute or adorable, typically physically manifested by the tight clenching of hands, gritting of the teeth, trembling of the body, or the pinching or squeezing of the person or thing causing this emotion. I'd say that's a pretty accurate definition. Now, let's break this definition down. First, GIGIL is an intense feeling that is caused by either positive or negative emotions. You either feel GIGIL because of positive emotions like love, adoration, eagerness, or pleasure. Or you can feel GIGIL because of negative emotions like anger, irritation, or annoyance towards something or someone. Second, that positive or negative feelings is manifested physically. If it is caused by positive emotion, then it is the pinching or squeezing the person or thing causing the emotion. An example is the feeling you may have towards a cute or adorable baby. The closest English equivalent, at least for this example, is cute aggression. Or if it is caused by negative emotion, then it is by the tight clenching of hands, gritting of teeth, or the trembling of the body. An example is when you feel like hitting or smacking a person who did you wrong. The Oxford English Dictionary also defines GIGIL as both a noun, pangalan, or an adjective, pang-uri. Simply put, a noun or pangalan is a word that names a person, place, thing, idea, or quality. While an adjective or pang-uri is a word that describes and modifies a noun. Now, let me demystify the noun GIGIL. Tagalog nouns have one unique quality not found in other languages. Tagalog nouns can be root nouns or derived nouns. A root noun is a root word or base word from which a new word is formed by adding affixes. That new word can be a derived noun. In our case, GIGIL is the root noun and panggigil is the derived noun, and they mean the same thing. Another example is the root noun ganda, which becomes kagandahan. Both mean beauty. Another one is talino, which becomes katalinuhan. Both mean intelligence. But what's the difference? A root noun is for everyday, concrete usage and is more colloquial, while a derived noun is more abstract and formal, used in philosophical, poetic, or general statements. Like ganda is simple, perceptual beauty. Kagandahan is the essence or idea of beauty. Talino is simple, obvious intelligence. Katalinuhan is the essence or idea of intelligence. In the same way, GIGIL is the simple expression of that intense feeling towards someone or something. And panggigil is the essence of that intense feeling. Speaking of root nouns, if you have been watching this channel, you will remember in my chapter on verbs, root nouns or root words are the basic foundation of Tagalog verbs. By adding affixes, you create verbs. Affixes are words inserted in front of a root word called prefixes, or at the end of a root word called affixes, or inside the root word called infixes. The verbs created from the root noun gigil are manggigil and panggigilan. Let's break this down. Manggigil means to have the intense feelings of gigil towards someone or something. It is an actor-focused verb. As an actor-focused verb, it points to the actor or the doer of the action as the main focus of the sentence. In this case, the actor or the doer is the one who is experiencing gigil. On the other hand, panggigilan means to act out the feeling of gigil towards someone or something. It is derived from panggigil, which we learned earlier, then added with the affix an. It is a locative focused verb that points to where the action takes place. In this case, the location is the person who is the object of gigil. It functions the same way as object-focused verbs. I will talk more about locative verbs in the future since there's so much to unpack with this topic. For now, let's talk about how the verb panggigilan is used. Here are some examples. Please note that the English translations are not direct translations but approximations of what the Tagalog sentences mean. Let's try some in the completed aspect or when the action has been completed. Nanggigil ako sa bata kaya pinisil ko ang pisngi niya. I had an intense feelings towards the child. That's why I pinched his or her cheeks. Nanggigil ako sa bata kaya pinalo ko siya. I had an intense feeling towards the child. That's why I spanked him or her. Pinanggigilan ko ang bata, kaya pinisil ko ang pisngi niya. I couldn't help it, so I acted on an intense feeling towards the child. That's why I pinched his or her cheeks. Pinanggigilan ko ang bata, kaya pinalo ko siya. I couldn't help it, so I acted on an intense feeling towards the child. That's why I spanked him or her. If you still do not know, actor-focused verbs use group 1 personal pronouns for the subject and the oblique marker sa for the object. Locative-focused verbs behave like object-focused verbs, where the subjects are group 2 pronouns and the markers for the object is the direct marker ang. Let's have some more examples. This time in the progressive aspect or when the action is ongoing. Nanggigigil kami sa iyong kagandahan. We are having a strong feeling towards your beauty. This is a line from a song by the 1970s band Hagibis with the title Nanggigigil. Nanggigigil kami sa iyong kagandahan. Nanggigigil kami, di namin maiwasan. Nanggigigil kami sa'yo, sa'yo, sa'yo. Yeah, they are our version of the Village People. Oh, the 70s. You can also change this to nanggigigil kami sa kagandahan mo, which means the same thing. We are having a strong feeling towards your beauty. Remember, Tagalog has two versions of the second person possessive pronoun your, iyo, and mo, used in different word order. Alright, next. Pinanggigigilan namin ang kagandahan ni Marie. We couldn't help it, so we're acting on a strong feeling towards the beauty of Marie. This is caused by positive emotion, which is the opposite of the next example. Pinanggigigilan namin ang katangahan ni Peter. We couldn't help it, so we're acting on a strong feeling towards the stupidity of Peter. In using gigil, understanding context is key. The English translations here are mere approximation of what the Tagalog sentence mean. Now, let's use these verbs in the contemplative aspect or when the action is about to occur. Manggigigil ka sa anak ni Christina. Ang cute-cute. You will have a strong feeling towards the son or daughter of Christina. So cute. Manggigigil ka sa boss ko. Ang sama-sama. You will have a strong feeling towards my boss. So evil. Panggigigilan mo ang anak ni Christina. Ang cute-cute. You won't be able to resist it, but you will have a strong feeling towards the son or daughter of Christina. So cute. Panggigigilan mo ang boss ko. Ang sama-sama. You won't be able to resist it, but you will have a strong feeling towards my boss. So evil. Ayos ba? So far, so good? Are you getting a sense of what giggle as a verb is? I hope so. Now, in Tagalog, the infinitive verb is also the imperative verb or the verb that commands or requests someone to do an action. So, you can command someone with manggigil ka or panggigilan mo. However, the nature of giggle, that having an intense feeling causing one to pinch or squeeze someone, is an involuntary act. So, though grammatically correct, it will be awkward to command someone to have the feeling of giggle. I hope that's clear. As an adjective, giggle is used to describe the state of mind of a subject. That state of mind is characterized by the intense feeling caused by eagerness or the pleasure of seeing someone or something cute or adorable, or by anger, annoyance, or irritation towards someone or something. In Tagalog, nouns can become adjectives. Sometimes, there is a phonetic change that happens when nouns become adjectives. For example, galit, anger, becomes galit, angry. The adjective has a stress in the second syllable, galit. Gigil becomes gigil. Again, the adjective has a stress in the second syllable, gigil. Some adjectives don't have this phonetic change. For example, tuwa, happiness, is still tuwa, happy. Pikon, feeling touchy or sensitive, is still pikon, someone who is feeling touchy or sensitive. Adjectives can be used in simple sentences like, galit ako kay Peter. I am mad at Peter. Tuwa ako kay Ariana. I am happy with Ariana. Pikon ako kay June. I am feeling touchy towards June. As you can see, the English translations here are pretty straightforward and are close equivalents to what the Tagalog sentences say. However, giggle is not so straightforward. Take a look. Gigil ako sa iyo. I'm having a strong emotion of wanting to pinch your cheeks or squeeze you. Or, I'm having a strong emotion of wanting to smack you in the face. Because of the nature of gigil, understanding context is hugely important. Since we are on the subject of Tagalog adjectives, let's use them in superlative form. To do this, we repeat the adjective connected by ligatures. I hope you still remember the rules on ligatures. Here goes. Galit na galit ako kay Peter. I am so mad at Peter. Since galit ends in a consonant, the ligature is na. Tuwang-tuwa ako kay Ariana. I am so happy with Ariana. Tuwa ends in a vowel. The ligature is nang. Pikong-pikon ako kay June. I am so feeling touchy with June. Pikon ends with the letter N, so the ligature is G. Gigil na gigil ako sa iyo. I am so having giggle with you. Gigil ends with a consonant, so the ligature is na. I hope this is clear. And that's what giggle is all about. Understanding this word and how it is used may take a bit of time because it is so dependent on context. A bit of cultural immersion is required, and it will help if you practice with your Filipino friends, partners, or family members. I hope you learned something new today, and if you did, please do give this video a like by hitting the like button. That will help this channel a lot. I will be seeing you next time as we continue our journey in learning a beautiful language, Tagalog. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.